You know what I just thought about? It's kind of interesting as far as for God. You know what I mean? Like, again, like I said, this is just how I feel today. It doesn't mean that it's a necessary fact. Doesn't mean that this is the truth. Doesn't mean I know better than anything. I have different views every other day. I'm a human being. I can change my opinions on things. I can change my opinions on things. But it's a lot of people that go to church. They say about the God, about some people they worship the cross as something that's religious, is respected. You know what I mean? People go to church, 7-day Adventists. You go as far as for Muslim, they believe in Allah is strong power. Then you go as far as for Judaism and just Buddha and all these things that we all believe in as far as for God. You know what I mean? I'm speaking to all nationalities, all religions. But there's never been any kind of, at least in our modern age, in our time, I'm 35 years old in the time frame, there's never been anybody that's ever said that they've seen that person, or I know for a fact, and it can be some kind of proving. There are people that have, like, they say they're connected. You know, when you go to church, you feel spiritual. When you do something good, you feel that aura, you feel good. You know what I mean? Like when you go pray, or in that matter of fact, or when you put your energy into something, it feels good to accomplish it. Your self-being grows in that point. So, needless to say, again, like I said, freaking I got a Bismillah thing on my neck. I'm religious. I was raised Catholic. I definitely understand that part. But we haven't seen that. We don't know nothing. We go to church. We praise. We say this person's name because of something that was told, and we're said to have understood. All right. So, that being said, one thing we know for a fact is we die. This is a fact. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This person right here, me right now, if this heart in my chest stops, I die. That's it. And my body decays. It doesn't keep pumping blood. It stops. We know this for a fact. This is a fact. You know that for a fact. You know what I mean? We have instances where, somebody may have something happen, they die, and then they may wake up in the morgue. That's a very few occasions. So you got people that die on the table and they pump their heart and it pumps back and you come back to life. All right, that's understandable. But there's no period after that when you stop and you die, it's over. Your body is dust. That's it. So I think in self-being, we got to really understand that. Go back to the whole point when I was making that. When you kind of put your energy into something, you feel good. Certain things kind of go your way when you put a good. And it doesn't have to be positive. Some got negative people that when they put their negative thing, all the bad stuff go their way. That's working in their favor, but it's in a good way still because it's helping you good. But even though it's a bad aspect, but I'm just saying though, what if you live right, and if your mind isn't thinking that I can continue on, it's my mind. You know what I mean? Like, as far as for, wouldn't it be cool if this brain could go somewhere else, or this subconscious can go somewhere else? And if you think that way, boom, you die, that goes. But if you're sitting here idolizing something, what if it just stops right there and it's darkness, it's over? Because if realistically, that is what it is, though. It is darkness. Like, it's done. People say they feel people, but it's done. So what if it's just the brain, which is, and I don't want to quote anything that I'm not sure of, we use very, very small portions of this brain. What if after the life concedes, that mental thought that you put in is what continues going on? And you may never remember. You may go think, like, oh, I feel like I've been here before, or, maybe those are those vibes and auras. And this is just all a recycling thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's more people, but it's all recycling things. So we're starting to get doppelgangers. Some people are like exactly like they're not twins. I was born this time, I was born here, but they're like exactly. So maybe you got to think that, self-preservation. Maybe you got to think that you and the energy you put in what you do results in your end game. So I just ask the question, what is God? And again, like I said, this is just for today. I'm kind of this thoughts. Are you that being? Because you always got a being thing. There's no religion that worships anything highly, and that person is not related to looking like us. You know what I mean? There's no religion even like I see some of the Indian cultures. They have some I don't want, again, I don't want to be inaccurate. I don't have the facts right now. Maybe elephant heads or different kind of things of symbolism. They have arms. They have the bodies. They're similar to, you know what I mean? Even though they're higher praise, but they're similar to us. If, for to say, again, like I said, for as far as from Muhammad, again, no disrespect to Muhammad, Jesus, God, Allah, or Nishra, excuse me again, I'm not saying the name right, but any of those gods from any of those places, I mean, like, somebody got to be able to say they've seen, they know for a fact. But what we do know is that we have the faith. Where does faith come from? Inside. We go to church for our personal thoughts. It's inside. And then we go, we feel good, we feel positive. Oh, I'm happy. I went to church this Sunday. I got a good message. Boom, my energy in me keeps going. What made you go? Like, let's go back to this question. I mean, like, what is God? I don't know. It's just different, man. I'm out.